Just building on that, where you have two masculine cultures coming together, compared to where you have a masculine and a feminine culture coming together, one of the hypotheses we've got is that actually masculine and masculine is not always a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
AOL Time Warner.
Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. And I think in Poland, where you see some masculine, companies coming into Poland, they're not quick to integrate. They're not as empathic, and it's actually the feminine organisations and people from Scandinavia, Sweden, Denmark, etc., who seem to manage that integration more effectively.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
So the coexistence does seem to work, but I guess it requires both to have critical mass, or some sort of balance in that respect.
Yeah, there's always a power struggle, and how do you manage that? But a feminine culture will try to reach some kind of consensus, sometimes of some kind of coexistence, even not necessarily full integration if they're individualistic, but there will be a need to do some kind of coexistence. While if you have two masculine cultures, it's more about who will win the war. You need to pick a side, and who will win the war. And it begins with not recognizing the issue, right? I was called by an American consulting company some years ago, and they said, by word of mouth, we have an American friend who recommended this. We are opening our first European office, and we're doing that in Dublin. Yeah. And I'm the first guy coming to this office, and there are 6 other people who are arriving next week. And we're going to set up the office with these 7 Americans, and we're going to hire a local secretary. Yeah. We've been trying to penetrate the European market for a few years, and we found it difficult. So we decided to set up this office in Dublin. Because we think that probably if we are physically here, we can do better. And our first target is Sweden. But we've had a lot of difficulty in penetrating the Swedish market. So can you help us? And I said, yes, I can do a half-day session or a 2-day session on culture and etc. I said, oh, no, but that's kind of too long. Yeah? So the bottom line of the conversation was, can you do it on the phone in half an hour? And I said, no. I'm sorry, look, it's not that kind of issue. You can't have a valuable enough briefing in half an hour about this, on the telephone. It should be face-to-face. We can negotiate, maybe I can do something in 90 minutes. Which would be, let's say, the duration of a presentation at least. But it should be face-to-face so that we have enough of a dialogue, of a discussion about it. No, but the thing is, our business is about providing consulting on the telephone. So we want to use our own model in doing this. It says, well, but that's the crux of the matter. You're trying to sell that in the Swedish market.
In your own way.
In your own way, in the American way, and you're trying to sell it by telephone, and it's not making a difference whether you're on the line in Dublin or in Texas, because coincidentally they all came from Texas. All 7 were Texans.
Picture the scene.
And I was basically saying, what you have to understand is that you will never get clients in Sweden this way. You will have to come and talk to them face to face, or otherwise people won't build enough trust in you. You're just a voice on the telephone. But in order for you to understand that, it's not just, okay, this is how it is, but why is it so, and there are other implications. We need more than 30 minutes on the phone to discuss that. And well, basically they said, well, we'll think about it, we'll get back to you, and never did.
Oh, really?
So that's the beginning. I mean, if you don't recognize it as an issue that deserves enough time and attention, and I'm not talking about 6 months of work. I'm just saying at least 90 minutes face to face. Yeah? If you're not willing to invest that, then it won't work.